Hello paddlers, welcome back to my channel. I've been making an alteration to the Pakayak. Let's spin you around and show you. Remember how to do it. Down, 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 down. Yeah, there you go then. Last time I showed you them hip pads that I'd sorted out. Well, now I've actually sorted out some thigh braces. I've got the seat right back at the moment, I'm practically laid down. I sorted out some new thigh braces, right, with the ratchet strap, right, from Pyranha, obviously, on both sides. And these are connected to the boat, so unlike the bit of foam that it comes with, at least I don't have to mess about taking these on and off, because it actually just fits still in the stacking position. It's a little tight, but a little bit of manipulation, it just fits. Let's just whoops, I'll tell you what, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I just wanted to don't know if you'll see how I'm just going to don't know how much of that you saw. Get me just the right position now. Go down again a bit. Don't know how much of that you actually saw, but now on the foot pegs and in the upright position, you can see I'm locked in nice and tight there as well. And like I say, they stay in the boat. Well, there you go then. Built-in thigh braces. A couple of things I'll have to tell you. First of all, just in case you didn't know, them ratchets I was using, right, they're for the back seat, the brace that goes around your back to pull you forward or pull you back, you get me, to adjust your backrest, that's the word, rather than pulling on the cords. That's what them ratchets are for, okay? Right, I just thought I'd clear that up just in case you didn't realise. It does stack and everything. There is, well, I had to make a minor adjustment, right, to my boat. Right, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Now, excuse me, credit where credit's due. This is not my idea. Right, I've stolen this idea. Right, I was just scrolling when you're doing something bad, scrolling through YouTube at different kayak videos, and I came across a Pakayak one that I haven't seen, which surprised me, from about 2-3 years ago. Right. Now, it's his idea. He come up with it in the video. It talks all about it, his measurements, everything, exactly where he put his pads, how many inches, and it covers everything. Now the problem is, I wanted to leave a link to that video, right, in my description. For some strange reason, I don't know if it's my YouTube going funny again, but the link won't copy, right, so I can't leave a link. However, the name of his video, right, it's just, I'll leave it in the description, the name, but if you put in Pakayak thigh brace, Pakayak thigh brace upgrade, right, he's got an orange kayak, he's in his garden, you can't miss him. I think there's only that one video, but for some strange reason I cannot copy or put the link up, don't know why. But yeah, I'll leave the name of the video in the description. Go watch it if you're interested in doing this, because he's got all the information there. And credit where credit's due, I'm not going to tell you the measurements because it's not my video, it's his, so go watch his video. It's only fair. Alright. However, just before you go, I had to make an alteration to my boat that he didn't. Right. Now, it could be because I put my thigh braces in a different position to his, right? Simply because nobody built the same. but I had to make an alteration to the guard line, right? The guard line, the grab line. I'll show you. Just watch this. Oh, excuse me. Okay then, paddlers. This is what I meant. This little connector, right, for the grab line, oops, was on here, and it was catching the brace. Right, now maybe I've put my brace in a slightly different angle to what the guy who come up with the idea did, and that's why mine's catching, even though he said it was tight, but it went on, mine wouldn't. Right, so what you may need to do, just like I have, remove this. This was on a rivet for some strange reason. It was a pain in the backside to get out. Alright, but remove that. I've just put a little screw in there for now, just to remind me to fill that hole. Alright, but that's enough to make it watertight at the moment. Alright, and what I've done is I've put a different type of bracket on. Alright, because this is a lower profile. Alright, rather than reusing the one that I took off the bottom, I put this one on. Right, one, it's a lower profile. Two, I think it's stronger with it being metal. Right, not that, I mean, this is a grab line. You don't, 9 times out of 10, it's never going to be used as an actual grab line. I mean, really, it's just a bloody hold your cover. But yeah, so obviously we've done that on both sides. Right, and now if I just recenter this, oh. Now there. Now, as you can see, whoops, it fits in down, down, down. It fits in perfectly, because right behind there was where the guard line came down and was connected, and I think it's catching. Maybe the guy had his a bit lower or a bit higher or whatever, right? But mine was catching, so removed it, moved it up to here, and now fits perfectly. So I'm never gonna have to mess about. I've got some decent braces, thigh braces, and oh, I know I've mentioned it, but this is your ratchet strap that connects up to your seat, so that when you sat, you saw me use it, you just ratchet it to get it into a comfy position. They've been out a long time, ratchet straps, but it's a case of if you're gonna connect one of them braces in, right, you may as well use the ratchet strap at the same time. Right, spend a little bit more money and get that extra little bit of comfort. But yeah, so that's the little bit I wanted to explain. Yeah, so I had to remove the guard line and shorten it. You've just seen, I'm not going to repeat. Right, but that's the alteration I had to do. But as you saw, it stacks perfect. I've been out since, right? I've had it out, packed it away and stuff, no problems. Right, so it works, and you don't have to mess about with them little bits of foam. You get me? And with them ratchets, that it comes in a lot handier, rather than trying to reach inside your boat to get the straps to pull them. You know exactly what I mean. Having them ratchets there, it's brilliant. You don't have to have the ratchets, right? That's optional purchases. You get me? Talking about purchases, because I had trouble with this as well. He has actually, in his video, in his description, left links to where you can buy the stuff. Buy the thigh brace, buy the ratchet, buy the strap for the backrest, the ratchet, everything, right? However, as in America, right? So I didn't want to, it was going to cost me a lot of money with shipping and stuff like that. But I found a place in the UK, right? Now, there'll be other places, right? Just that I got mine from a company called WHITEWATER. Right, they deal in canoeing, kayaking and stuff like that. I'll leave a link to the parts in my description, the UK ones, you get me? So you'll see the part, the price, and you can click on it. Right, and you can basically, maybe that's why I couldn't get his link, because he's in America. No, that makes no sense. Just because his video's in America, I should have been able to copy it. I digress. But yeah, I will leave a link in the video description to the parts for the UK. And I'll tell you what, if you own a Pakayak, I'd definitely invest, spend a bit of money. Right, because them for starters, them thigh braces. We know about the hip pad. I've already done that video in part 1. Them thigh braces, yeah, they work, but one, you have to take them in and out all the time. 2, with them being foam, they're gonna split and stuff sooner or later. Whereas these are like a solid material, solid plastic, and they've got padded material. You know, they're gonna last your lifetime. All right. You may be scared about drilling holes in your boat, right? But you've heard the saying, or you should have done, measure twice, cut once. Well, measure 3 or 4 times and only drill once, right? Now I did, you'll never see it, right? Because I drilled a hole, use a really fine drill bit, and then make the hole a bit bigger. But I drilled a hole, and then I held the brace up just to double check before drilling the second hole, and I realised I'd put it in the wrong place. Right, so all I did was I got my soldering iron, because I'd made a really fine little hole first, just got my soldering iron, just rubbed it over the top, sealed it, no problem, hole gone. If I'd have made a big hole, well, you won't make a hole like that, but you know what I mean, then I'd have needed a plastic iron, I'd have had to add more plastic and whatever. But yeah, and you also saw where I've moved the guard lines. I left 2 little screws, I kept saying screws, the little bolts. Well, I've left them in, I haven't bothered. I was going to fill them holes in, but I thought no, because all I've done is I've put some epoxy on the inside just to make the actual bottom of the bolt smooth, sort of rubbery, you know what I mean, alright? And you'd only use that side to put your deck bags in, or your deck bags, your dry bags in, or whatever. And I thought, if I ever decide I want to connect something else on, all I have to do is unscrew that little nut, and I've already got a hole there. Alright, so I just left them. It's no problem. They're watertight, like I said. I put some epoxy on the inside, right, just to make sure the nut was dead smooth and flat. And I'm repeating myself again. I told you I've been told off for that. Yeah, so as I said, link in the description to buy all the parts in the UK. Obviously, if you're not in the UK, at least you've got the name of all the parts and you can check out other places. Right, now I would recommend getting these particular thigh braces because we know the work. Right, no, I don't work for Pyranha and I'm not getting any commission. Right, it's just that you could get they make different styles, and you could get a different style that just might not fit. Well, restack, and you're not going to know if it's going to restack until you've drilled the holes, connected the thing in and tried to restack it. And if it doesn't fit, it's too bloody late. You get me? 1, you purchased the thing. 2, you've drilled holes which will probably be in the wrong place if you get the type that I've used and the guy used. I keep saying the guy because I don't know his name, and he never said his name on the video, or if he did, I missed it. But yeah, so you're better off getting these particular ones. You can get them with the ratchet, you can get it without, you get me, all depends what you want to do. I think I mentioned that bit. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, but it's great now. I went out just the other day, right, you just get your boat out, it's ready. All I had to do was push them hip braces in, and I was off. Everything was set up, there was no messing, I was locked in, it was great. And the nice thing was, when I was relaxing a bit, just press the button, so to speak, on the ratchet, and I was right back and I was stretched right out, and I was just relaxing and loving it. When I decided to get going, just pull the ratchets and get going again. So it is worth it, and it's just a case of watch his video, Right, he'll give you an idea of measurements. You will have to change them. You see, my measurements were completely different to his because I had mine in a slightly different position. But he'll give you an idea of sit in your boat, put them, rest them in against your thighs, get a rough idea where they want to be. Well, what I did personally, I got some double-sided tape and I put them on the thigh braces. Sat in the boat, put it roughly where I wanted to be, squashed them against the side of the boat, and then I got a permanent marker and drew a line at the top of the thigh brace on both sides. You get me? And that way when I took them out, I could hold them up and then measure and mark out where to drill the hole. You know exactly what I mean. Anyhow, paddlers, yeah. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long for this part 2, because I don't know when this is getting posted yet. So I will catch you next time. Cheers. Go get some if you've got a Pakayak. You will not be sorry. Go watch that guy's video as well, please. Because credit where credit's due. This is not my idea, it's his idea. Alright, like I said, I'll say it again. The name of his video, link in the description, well, name in the description, was Pakayak Thigh Brace Upgrade. He's got an orange kayak, he's in his garden. You can't miss him. I want you to find him, I want you to watch him because it was his idea, so credit where credit's due. Right, I'm off now. Okay then, paddlers. Cheers.